Hey, good day to you. This is Todd. I am a regular dude walking in the Word. Hey, we're going through Genesis chapter 49 right now, and it's talking about the sons of Jacob and his final, this is called his final speech. And he talks about each son, and we've talked about it before. It's really a prophecy given over that son, some of it, given by God, and then some of it based on the character of the sons that he saw when they were growing up. Today we're going to be reading from Genesis 49, verses 13 to 15. And it's talking about Zebulun and Issachar. These are the next two sons in line. They would be gathered around the bed there. And you remember Jacob sits up in his bed and is holding onto his cane and has his feet on the ground. Okay, and after this is all done, he curls up in bed and dies. Okay, but while he's saying this, he's has his feet there on the ground, and he's leaning on his staff and giving this speech. So his sons would be gathered around the bed. So it's more divided up not by age, chronologically by age, but more into their mothers. Okay, so we're kind of covering the sons of Leah first. And these two sons here are the last of Leah's sons. And then tomorrow we're going to get into four of them that were sons of the two concubines. Okay, so let's read today. This is about Zebulun and Issachar. And this is Genesis 49, verses 13 to 15. So if you have your Bible here, it says this: Zebulun will live by the seashore and become a haven for ships. His border will extend toward Sidon. Okay, and so that's all it says about Zebulun. These passages here is really about all we know about these guys. It doesn't specifically talk about Zebulun and Issachar earlier in the passages, just as the group as a whole. Like the group as a whole sold Joseph into slavery and so forth. Okay. But it doesn't, say Zebulun had this part in the plan and all that stuff. But we know that according to this, Zebulun will live by the seashore and be a haven of ships and border Sidon. Sidon and Tyre are to the northern part of the nation of Israel. And that nation of Israel, the land that they were given would really have extended out, beyond the river to the sea. Okay. That was the land they were given. Did they take that land when they got there? No, they didn't take all that land. Okay, and that was the problem when the land was divided up, and then it was divided up, and it was given out, and they were told, you need to go conquer this land now as tribes and take it. Well, some of the tribes didn't take very much of the land, and they were like, oh, we're satisfied with just this little bit, and then others took more of the land, and this is one of the tribes, Zebulun, who would have been given a larger piece of land but never actually took it all, and so never really had his borders extending to the ocean and to the river. It was to the river, and Jesus actually did part of his ministry along that river. Okay, so that would be known for that. So, and also this could also apply to, the second coming of Christ. That land would be like that too. Okay, so that's Zebulun. Issachar, verse 14. Issachar is a raw-boned donkey, lying down among the sheep pens. When he sees how good his resting place and how pleasant is his land, he will bend his shoulder to the burden and submit to forced labor. Okay, this is kind of like a strong guy, but a lazy guy. Okay, is really what it is. Okay, that's what he's describing. So imagine you have this huge guy, and he's strong. He could, lift up a car and stuff like that, but he's just a lazy guy. And so, you go, hey, I need that car moved over here, and good and well he could do it. But he goes, no, man, I don't want to do that. I want to, sit here on the sofa and eat some chips and watch, this TV show. Doesn't want to do it. Well, that's what happens here. to Issachar. It was a strong tribe, but then really was kind of lazy and weak in another regard too, as they easily then, when the enemy came in, they easily submitted to it. Like, oh yeah, we don't want to fight you, we'll submit to you guys. And so that is the last two sons of Leah that we're talking about today, and how Jacob really was prophesying about them and what would become of them, and sure enough, it did. So thanks for watching. I'm a regular dude walking in the Word, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow as we continue our journey through Genesis. Lord's blessing. I'll see you then.